We live on Twitch, YouTube, all those good places
Even do my
already. So might as
I
well
even do
just.
my hair or makeup. Like that's crazy,
He
bro.
said hair and makeup. I'm still doing the docket, so it's just like we could do all this before I hit the record button. How you doing, Kwame?
Hanging in there, bro.
You
Hanging
got your
in there.
hair cut. We got the update haircut, so you feeling all better? Not eating the mustache.
Yeah, I feel better now your mustache, bro. Feels better. Feels great. It's like a change man when you sit in the barber seat. You know that.
I
You know
know.
that change.
You feel your confidence rising and shit.
Oh yeah. That's the ego boost right there. He'd be like, yo, who that?
You like that's why I get bitches. Okay,
Me.
that's me.
Cameron Terrell story. That should be interesting. Uh,
Shit, we live already, but that little Nas X video was a little wild to me, bro.
Yo, there are so many straight white men who just question their sexuality. It's hilarious.
A little funny. I was just, you know, how on YouTube you can just keep double tapping for 10 seconds fast, skip, skip, skip. So I was like,
You
oh,
just kept on.
I was like, oh, this is wild.
All of this was wild. Man, he wanted to make people uncomfortable. As hell.
He made the world uncomfortable. If you watch that video, you're uncomfortable now. You're like,
I didn't watch it, but apparently afterwards he went on Twitter because there was obviously some people that had backlash for it. He went on Twitter and he said, "Y'all said I was going to hell, so when I do, now y'all mad? I don't get it." He's a professional interneter.
I'm like, yo, just leave the man alone, bro.
Exactly. He's going to
Leave the man
keep
alone.
on. You keep messing with him, he's going to keep messing with you.
You're gonna keep making videos, bro. Just leave him alone, bro. What that man like is none of our business.
Yo, that's the number one thing about it all. It's not even your problem or business. But I'll make it. I'll make it both. Derek Jackson.
My phone almost died.
Right now it's going to die?
No, I said it almost died.
Oh, it almost.
Had to plug that shit in. It was at 2%. I was like, whoa. Can't get through 3 hours with 2% battery. It's not gonna happen.
Did you guys watch
No, I didn't watch episode 2 yet.
Oh, I watched both episodes. I was on it.
So I think we might have a Twitch activity. We might have to watch that live because there are things we have to talk about.
Yo, bro, there's some parts of that movie which makes me that show that has me questioning things, bro. Like, yo, this doesn't make any sense.
Fuck.
Man, listen, I'm excited.
Yeah, because Angie's not here.
We won't tell. We'll just be live on the internet. We don't have any viewers yet. I don't think. We got one, too late.
Like, what's the name on it? Anything we don't recognize, cut her off. Cut her off.
Is there anything you have heard about the episode that we can discuss without it being too spoiler?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it yet.
Honestly, there's nothing to spoil on the episodes. This was just like their race episode.
Okay. Episode 1 started touching on race anyway.
It touched, but now they're touching, like they're about to get two hands around race and go up and down.
Yo, why when the race scene happened, I predicted what the cop was gonna say. I was so mad at
what
that.
they was gonna say. Man, listen.
I was like, the first thing I said, yo, is this guy bothering you? Why he said it for like 2 minutes later? It was like, is this guy bothering you? I was like, oh my god. I was like,
That's basically cop for should I kill this nigga?
Should I kill this nigga? Exactly.
yo, but then when they recognized, when the other cop told him, he's like, yo. Say, oh, my bad, Mr. Wilson.
Oh, you're a famous nigger.
Oh, you're a popular nigger. My bad, nigger.
I was like, no, this is so stupid. I hated it. I was like, how you not recognize him? Like, off the rip. Can you imagine a cop walking to Barack Obama and be like, "Excuse me, sir, do you belong in this neighborhood?"
Shoot.
Just say I do.
Like, yes, I live here. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby. Think I want to marry you. Is it the look in your eyes? Or is it these dancing shoes? Who cares, baby? I know a little chapel on the boulevard you can go.
Power of cocaine let Bruno Mars do everything.
I can't wait for that album. Him and what's it called? Silk Sonic. Him and Anderson.
Anderson .Paak, yeah.
Because when they leave the door open, I was just like, yeah, these niggas are really something special. Huh?
I saw that. I put in the chat that I saw the live action Lion King, the ending, and I was disappointed.
Yes.
Thoroughly.
Oh yeah,
I got that up there.
I was thoroughly.
That was your first time seeing it?
Yes. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing. Like, I just came in at the right part, you know, when Simba was about to fight Mufasa up on Pride Rock. I got to that part. Yes, I said Mufasa. Scar, right? Right, Scar killed
That'd be an
Mufasa.
even better movie if you ask me.
Yeah. And you know how the part where he was like, "Okay, Your Majesty," and threw the fire in his face?
Majesty.
Yeah. I was waiting for that. Because I was like, "Your Majesty," and
Thank you.
and he did not put enough effort into it. It was just
Yo, I
like,
was saying that when it came out.
I was
He
like,
said, "Okay, Your Majesty," and I was like, "No, it's Your
mm-mm.
Majesty."
Yeah.
What? What are you doing?
You have to put the vulgar in that. Like, there is
Yeah.
I need
We
all
need
ill
some
intent.
vitriol in that voice. I need some anger.
Yo, Jeremy Irons got a voice that can't be copied, man.
I would have copied it just for that scene.
Yep.
Yo,
Also, as much as I love Donald Glover, his voice acting job to me was terrible.
Terrible.
it was the worst.
Terrible.
And I love Donald Glover, but they just got him for the name value. He sounded like he didn't want to be there
At all.
And Timon and Pumbaa wasn't even as aggressive against the hyenas.
Yeah,
must
like
have,
I
like-
wanted the song. I did like Timon and Pumbaa in certain parts of the movie,
Got him.
but there's other parts that's like the delivery has to be the same.
You have to put that effort, bro.
Yeah.
Did y'all not watch Lion King?
They did.
Like,
They got a script, and they were like, "What's this? Dope! First time." It's a remake of a classic. Never heard of it.
I put in the WhatsApp the agenda docket modem, that word.
You said modem, right? That's what's funny.
Modem, docket, jacket, yellow jacket, all that. And when you guys are ready, I'll hit record.
I thought we was on live.
Yeah, we're live, but I still got to record for the podcast. This is us twitching and shit. I still got to hit the button.
Oh, I got to need it. Wait, where's my Twitch? Here it is. Let's say I need it.
This meeting is being recorded.
Turn on performance mode.
Yo,
So, like,
hello, hello.
Oh my god. Are you trying to hear yourself on the Twitch?
No, I thought we were gonna start and have voices, but it was silence, so I panicked.
I understand.
was that like a movie reference? I didn't get it. I was trying.
The hellos? I feel like I've heard that on multiple movies like that.
No, I was just panicking.
Ah.
Because nobody was saying anything.
Hi.
Knock on the computer screen. Hello.
Oof. Let me just get right into it. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Knowledgeable Ignorance Podcast. This is episode number 49. We do not have Jay here this week. This is not the Joe Budden Podcast. Don't worry.
We lose the members one by one.
One by one. We're just dropping them.
We lost
This
Lamel.
week is
Now we lost Jay. We gonna lose Taj next. No,
Man.
maybe it's gonna be me.
actually no. It is Todd next. It's just me and you next week.
I'm definitely not going to be here next week.
Oh yeah.
We lose them left and right. Call me. It's just us.
We're gonna have to find some new members. I'm gonna go ask the homeless man across the street.
Look, my man.
What would y'all
How?
feel if me and Jay weren't, because Jay's not going to be here next week either.
Mhm.
What if we were off and y'all found a new member and y'all did the most numbers y'all have ever done? Would you tell me and Jay not to come back?
I would say I think you and Jay are gonna get reduced to a supporting role.
If you guys want to edit the video, that's fine.
Exactly. That's what you do. You never just fire someone. You just find a new job for them.
You guys can still give topics, just don't expect to.
Hey, you want to keep making the docket? It's helpful. My name is Ted Brown. Alongside me, I got Taj and Kwame. We are the Knowledge of Ignorance Podcast. Please make sure to check us out on all of our socials. I'm gonna do a drop right there. Thank you for checking us out on Twitch. If you're on Twitch right now, we're in the just chatting section. So, come chat, chill, ask us questions. We got nothing better to do. With that being said, we're gonna jump right into it. Yesterday was 81 degrees, and I felt a resurgence of black powers that I haven't felt since 2019. We went for a walk to the USPS, and despite the fact that it's USPS, so of course it was a horrible time. It was a great time just catching all of that sunlight, man. I'm walking around looking. Somebody thought I was praying, but I'm actually just absorbing. And I could sincerely feel strength returning to me. Like, when you walk out the house, you're like this. But then by the end of the block, you're like, I'm a plant. So how did you guys react to that 81 degree day yesterday? The hottest day on that day in 100 years, by the way.
Ted was ready to split the Red Sea.
Man, listen. Basically.
You know what's crazy? That was nice. Then all of a sudden it got like real windy, and I had my hat on my head, and I had to hold it down. I don't know where.
Almost put my ass down.
I don't know where it came from. Like, I washed my car. I got in the car wash, and I came out, and all of a sudden, I was like, "What happened?" I thought I was in a different dimension.
It had
If
to.
anybody knows me, y'all know that I'm like sturdy as fuck.
Mm.
The wind almost took me off my feet yesterday, bro.
Yo, was not a game.
Fucking me up.
I think that had to do with the 25 tornadoes touching down. I'm not 1,000. 25. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. And this is just the aftermath throughout the country. 25 tornadoes touched down 2 days ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It
It's
was,
like 25 in like different states, or it's like 25 in one state. They was just kept.
I think it was one state, actually.
If it's one state with 25 tornadoes, you need to move out ASAP.
Bruh.
Find somewhere else to live.
Tornado Alley, man. It's called that for a reason.
Not where you need to be.
It's called the Windy City for a reason. Anyone who thought it was a light gust of wind city, you went to Chicago for the wrong time.
Yeah,
But-
those middle states, I feel like that's God, because that was supposed to be where we got our 40 acres and a mule.
That's what I heard.
God's like, you know what? Since y'all want to act stupid, I'm gonna uplift these things every other week.
Get off. It's like trying to blow dust off a Sega game. Get out.
Big Bad Wolf is out there blowing houses down. Mm.
It's like, get these folk off of these niggas' land.
I didn't really get to experience the black joy because I had to go to the doctor because my finger was kind of injured again.
Oh, Lord.
So I went to the doctor to get some.
Salute.
Sorry, can mute time.
I realized that I had to take a shit when I was in the doctor's office.
Double whammies.
So I got like half of it out, and then the other half I had to like rush home for. It was just not a strong, solid day.
Not a good day. I get it.
Yeah.
Kwame, how about you?
Still dealing with a little bit of acid reflux going on here. Yo, they made me an appointment with a specialist over the phone, bro. Like, I gotta talk to the guy over the phone. They don't do indoor like meetings anymore. They don't want to see you.
We don't want to see you ever again until
And then I
the
told you
world
that,
is
Yo,
vaccinated.
how you feeling? That's wild.
Oh man,
Yeah. Now you got Pepto Bismol, Tums.
screen, nigga, screen.
I talked to the other doctor about it. It was like, yeah, but evaluation is an evaluation. I was like, that's cool, but I need to be, no? You just talk to me over the phone and see what happens? All right, whatever, y'all.
Bro,
Well, I'm not here to judge you. I was like, if the coronavirus got y'all scared, I mean, I should be scared too, right?
yes,
Nah, that's bullshit, bro.
It is.
it's bullshit to be afraid.
And
of
what's
a
crazy was that it was a 3-week wait. I'm like, if you're just talking to people over the
3-week
phone, my
wait?
man, how many people?
I'm
is
confused.
Like, I'm like, how many calls are you getting? Are you just
Yeah, about to say I wouldn't think that acid reflux was the hot commodity at the moment.
And it's a special type of doctor for this. I'm like, not everybody in the world.
Oh
can have this
no,
right now.
Kwame, acid reflux is the hot commodity right now. They shelved Zantac for causing cancer, of which our family needs to
Ew.
investigate that.
Hold on, phone call.
Because it'd be hundreds of calls waiting on call center lines, and it'd be a 30-minute wait.
Also true. Also true. Yeah, I got nothing. A 3-week wait for a phone call. That's like people
What
who
the
pay
fuck
for
is he
phone
supposed to
sex.
say to you?
Hello.
I don't know, bro.
I know you've been waiting a long time to hear this. I am your father. I don't know what I would say if someone
I'd
said
be like, yeah, thank you. Can you fix me? I don't.
Now you have to call back for that, cuz.
you gotta call. I'm not gonna call back. I just waited 3 weeks for this phone call. You know how many times I had to charge my phone between here and there?
Yeah, that's nuts. 3 weeks? No.
Yo, bro, and they gave me a specific date with a specific time. So if I look at my phone and he don't call at that time, I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have a problem. You're not gonna have me wait all this time just not call one time. No, this should be set on your calendar, as setting that as an alarm 2 minutes before. Give your diagnosis, please.
I have a PSA for today. Our public service announcement is for interracial couples. Specifically, if you are a person of color in that interracial couple. If you are in an interracial love, don't be offended, but always make sure to question the sincerity of your love. You never want to be with someone who is fetishizing your race. Because there was recently a video of a white woman in New York City with a mixed kid in her stroller proceeding to call a black man a nigger.
Bitch ass nigga at that.
A bitch ass nigga at that.
Oh yeah, seen that video.
She went off. She didn't.
She did.
But the man, he reacted exactly the way anyone should be reacting these days. Because at this point, when you hear the N-word, you know it's just to strike an emotion. They have nothing else in their holster, so they're going to say nigger.
That was stronger than me, man.
If there's a
I'd
black
give
one,
it a backhand of justice, like James said.
black woman, I gotta let that slide. You know what they do to black men?
Exactly.
I'll let you go. If it was a black man that said that, a white man that said that, I'd be like, yeah, you gonna get the backhand of justice.
It
Nah,
wasn't
she
a
gotta
Whitler.
learn too.
She do. Whatever woman is in, like any black women out here, she calling people niggers. Yo, I need one of y'all out here.
Everybody in there was just like, you have mixed children. You had sex with with a nigger. And she was like, I sure did. She ain't learned shit.
My problem with all of it was, you were in front of your kid. You in front of your son calling another man nigger. So you going to call your son nigger? If to whoever it is that procreated with her, if y'all are sincerely in a relationship, you need to take your kids and get away from her. Because
she claimed she was black.
That's the kind of woman who will get your kids killed. Like, you're black, you should be tougher. Like, that's that kind of stupidity.
She claimed she was black. I was like, nah, you can't be.
So yes, if you are in an interracial relationship, make sure that you're not in an interracial relationship because of your race. it's disgusting the things people would do because they find a race sexy. Obviously, it's all consensual and shit like that. If you doing race play in your bedroom, Donald Glover even made a joke. That's not my problem. But the danger that can arise if you're like a black woman with a white man who has like a serious fetish issue and he just wants to feel like he's top master in charge, you're in danger. And you need to escape ASAP. It's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. And when there's an actual chain around your neck, don't say nothing.
And you shouldn't be bringing up your kids to in a relationship like that because now they think that that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
For their mother to be calling people all kinds of things out of their name. Or they'll grow up and realize it's not okay, and then they'll harbor resentment towards their mother. Just be careful with your selection process.
Exactly.
I'm actually okay with that.
You're okay with your mom calling you a nigga?
No, I'm okay with her son giving her mother the backhand of justice.
Yeah. He's gonna wake up because he was about 2 or 3.
Yeah, right.
He's gonna wake up on his 19th birthday and just smack fire out of her. Like, I didn't forget that coffee shop we was in, mommy. I was waiting for my man's train.
Exactly. And that's also the issue with all of you little black boys bigging up these white girls, trying to make them feel better about not being thick. Talking about, oh yeah, white girls are better than black girls. All you little boys, y'all are the problem, and y'all are the reason some of these white girls are feeling this bold. Mm-hmm. Y'all got these bitches thinking that they could talk to anybody in no kind of way. And next thing, if she catches a stray, who would have been at fault there? I bet everyone would have been crying for that white woman.
And y'all are weirdos for comparing the two races. Like, stop that. I like vanilla ice cream. That don't mean I got to shit on chocolate ice cream to like vanilla ice cream.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't got to shit on McDonald's to say I like Burger King. Like, you don't have to shit on white.
You kind of got to shit on Nas if you like Jay-Z.
Nah, I don't feel like I have to.
To be fair, I do shit on chocolate ice cream.
What happened?
To be fair, I do shit on chocolate ice cream.
I don't like it. It's just
I hate it.
if I don't want it, I'm not going to the store to buy vanilla and be like it's trash. No,
I'm not doing that.
You don't gotta.
I don't have to do that because there's no audience. But if somebody else was around,
and
I go see them pick up the chocolate when I pick up the vanilla, I was like, that shit is trash.
You're making a poor decision.
You know what, Kwame? At least Kwame is honest though. He said there's no audience. He acknowledged that he's doing it for the audience. There are people who would just do it. They'll be in the deli by themselves talking about this fucking chocolate.
It's not chocolate ice cream. It's coffee ice
Who
cream.
are you talking-
Y'all
who are you
don't get
talking
it.
to?
It's nothing like chocolate.
Man. So yes, please, if you're in interracial relationship, take that time to really have those race conversations. And if the answer is, when you go to have those conversations, if the reply is, I don't see race, leave immediately.
Yeah, anybody who don't see color sees it all the time.
Exactly. Leave immediately. That's like race red flag 101. Anyone who says they don't see your color, that's all they're seeing.
Yeah, because if you don't see color, that means you only see black and white.
I was about to say, if you don't see color, you colorblind.
Same, man. Let's go ahead.
So I think that kind of goes perfectly into what y'all want to talk about. I didn't see it, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a back seat here.
Mm.
But y'all should talk about it with Anthony Mackie. Not Anthony Mackie. That doesn't matter. His name is not Anthony Mackie.
His name is Sam Wilson, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
The entire Winter Soldier and Falcon and Winter Soldier, that whole shebang. These guys, Disney has had a lot of racist stuff.
From Walter to today.
From Walter till today. So Disney putting out a show addressing race as heavily as Falcon and the Winter Soldier currently is surprising. It's very, very surprising. It's honestly a breath of fresh air. It's nothing new, but it's refreshing seeing it from Disney. Anyone who hasn't seen Falcon and Winter Soldier, spoiler alerts are ahead to a degree, but not really.
Skip 30 minutes forward. Skip 30 minutes forward.
Yeah, skip
I'll
ahead.
let you know. Just like the other
30 minutes
podcast.
will let you know how far to go back.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to begin. You know where I'm going to begin before I even start with talking about the greatness
Must it
of the
get
show?
darker?
It did get darker. You got really dark just now.
Did the moon come out? Like, what the hell?
I hated Anthony Mackie's casting as Falcon. When he was announced, I was pissed, I was livid, I was upset because it didn't make any lick of sense to me. Falcon in my head is a 6'2". He got a high top with a psychic bird where he wears red and white and he's just brawling as shit. I saw Anthony Mackie. I saw the nigga from what was that shit? Street Hustle.
Oh, no, put on extra light. Maybe that'll.
I saw Papa Doc from 8 Mile and I said, that's not Falcon. That's a skinny black man.
I'll be honest, I still don't like the casting.
I still don't like the casting. I'm not going to pretend like I changed it. But they actually introduced someone who will make you like Anthony Mackie. There is a new Captain America named John Walker. John Allen.
I mean, you saw the
Walker.
first episode, right, Taj?
Yeah.
Well, you saw that. He saw. We know who. Well, he don't know who he is, but Taj saw that the new Captain America came through. He was, and it was like,
It was like a fucking dork.
He is the dorkiest dork I've ever met. In the opening scene, they try to do this whole, hey, he's not racist. He has a black friend and a person of color love interest. He can't be racist, just to make sure the people know that this is a show about race. But the issue is in him being racist, maybe. And then they just proceed to undo all of this in this episode. Because this white man is he is everything Captain America would be if he was racist.
Captain America, I'm assuming, was racist.
Nope. Captain America had no discriminatory problems at all. He would accept everything in front of his face.
I think he was probably racist. He just kept it on the low.
He was able to hold on to over 100 years of racism without ever letting it out. No one's that good.
If he was awake for those 100 years, yeah. He would have been getting turned up in there. He grew up in the 40s, bro.
He grew up in Brooklyn in the 40s.
Or the 30s, rather.
bro.
Yeah, he grew up in Brooklyn.
Racist,
He was hanging around with black people. He was living in Red Hook.
Nah.
Yes.
He was hanging around and he ain't like him. I assure you of that.
Well, I mean,
Sorry,
Brooklyn
bro.
was racist.
During his time, we weren't favorite, bro. So
when
Pretty
were
sure.
we ever favorite?
Oof.
yeah, you're right. But I'm saying like we were heavily not favored in the 30s. That's what I said. Remember when I posted that meme? It was like Captain America waking up after 70 years, seeing black people in white people restaurants.
Yeah, I know he was just
I
He
ain't
was
gonna go with
confused as hell.
that. There were plenty of people who were born back then who weren't racist,
There were 13 people born.
and he would. That's why he's Captain America. Damn it.
None of them were black.
Like Captain America walking
sorry.
up.
Carry on, though.
Captain America walking up the fountains like, where's the white people fountain?
So this new Captain America.
Oh, y'all just share this?
You niggas just annoying, being disrespectful to Captain America just because he sucks in that Avengers game. This
pretty
new Captain America.
Pretty sure 50 Cent was like $50 out there. He was trying to. He was like,
Smacking on the counter, man.
like he was balling. Like, excuse me.
Y'all are rude and disrespectful. That's your problem. Y'all don't respect nothing.
Captain America was a great guy, apparently, but listen, he had his moments. Probably, I'm saying he had his moments.
Superman had more moments than Captain America. Anyone who would think Superman wasn't racist is tripping.
Yeah, I think he was racist too. I think if you were white, I don't want to get too off topic because I want you to finish.
Nope, we already off topic. You
But-
niggas brought us here.
My favorite like type of music is one of my favorites is people like Dean Martin and there's another artist. Oh, Frank Sinatra. It's Frank Sinatra. I love all of his songs, but I have a very, very difficult time listening to them because all of those sounds, all that music genre, all of that sounds very much like they used to say nigga a lot. And it hurts. Like when you hear jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, I'm like, oh, this is probably composed by a person who hated us.
Odds are.
Sorry,
No, actually, odds are it was composed by Stevie Wonder.
Possibly.
That nigga Stevie Wonder made everything.
He definitely don't see color. What was the what happened on the episode though?
I see blank. You know what? I'm just.
So they go further into the
Let that go.
introduction of the new Captain America, who just shows all of his red flags. He's a glory hog, and he definitely has a god complex. So people like that are gonna end up causing the problems that they fix. It's only a matter of time. And his new black best friend, fuck was his name, Kwame? Do you remember? Sunrise, like Earth set, peanut butter. It was something stupid. He came
about the
the
sidekick
the
of the
sidekick
new
black
Captain
guy.
America?
He said, "Hey,
Oh, no.
I'm the sidekick black guy."
I don't even know his name.
Oh,
honestly.
he's
Not
doing
important.
like all of the black sidekick things. It's horrible. I hate it.
Token man?
He is token man. So a bunch of fights happen. I'm not gonna go into the in depths with the entire episode, but there's a scene where Falcon and the Winter Soldier go to see Isaiah Bradley. If you don't know who that is, oh well, do your own research. They go to see Isaiah Bradley reveal his identity, and if that light skinned kid is Patriot, I have a problem. Because he's dark as shit. Isaiah Bradley is dark as hell. Unless they're gonna say he was with a white woman. Maybe. After they go see Isaiah Bradley, they get stopped by some cops. And it proceeds to be like, you know that scene in Us where we all heard the whoop whoop and we knew what was about to happen? Everything that we knew was going to happen happened. The cops came up, whoop whoop, like Kwame said earlier. They immediately asked the white man if he had a problem.
Is this guy bothering
Is
you?
this guy bothering you? We're in a predominantly black area, so we're immediately going to ask the white man if he's afraid, if he's okay. The cops are already running up on Sam, called backup, so there's another car there now. Like it was the whole police black experience, and it was terrible. It was really re-triggering.
Yo, you want to hear the best part, Taj? The white Bucky ended up getting arrested because he was violating probation.
He was the one ended up in cuffs.
They didn't notice. They was like, "Oh, wait, you're under arrest though. Sorry about this."
But we went to bother the black guy, but you're actually the white man we had to cuff. Who knew? Cuffing a white guy. And yeah, they were so apologetic. They were like, "We're so sorry, Mr. Barnes. He's an assassin who's killed thousands. He beat Tony Stark's dad's face in."
Like, sorry about this, bro.
But y'all are saying sorry. He's literally committed genocide, and y'all ran up on a hero. He was already an Air Force vet, and then he just proceeded to become Falcon. And y'all got the nerve. So Winter Soldier's like, "Do y'all know who the fuck this is?" And he's getting mad. The show is doing a great job of, without being overly heavy-handed, they're being very heavy-handed about race.
Sam Wilson is wild. I would have filed a complaint. I would have got them both fired.
He's on the snap because he's not reacting at all.
Nah, yeah, I gotta go.
Episode 1, they touched on this. What it seemed like they were touching on redlining and how it affected them. So this episode, they're going straight into. I'm glad
Police
they didn't
brutality.
do the brutality, but they just released the police interaction and how uncomfortable it can be.
And listen,
Because that's another big factor that the whites don't see. Even if your interaction with the police doesn't lead to them beating you to death or shooting you or attacking you, it's a lot more uncomfortable and unpleasant than it is for you guys.
a
Like, for them
white
to
person.
I didn't get to
Sorry.
watch the episode, but if they're apologizing to Bucky, like, "Hey man, sorry about this, but you're actually the one under arrest." But when it's us, we're automatically a suspect. Yeah.
Love it.
I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed by shows doing this because I guess the positive would be that they're acknowledging that this happens, but the other side of it is
You're
if y'all
profiting.
are acknowledging this happens and you know that it's a thing, like all the protests that we're giving, you guys are like, no, it's not a race thing. All lives matter. You can't say that and then put it on TV and make it known that you know.
Didn't Disneyland do that shit to Ava DuVernay? She went
They do
to
all the things wrong until.
until
And
this.
maybe they're just trying to get it right now. Maybe they have new leadership. I don't know, but I'll have to watch it to really get a feel for
I'm
it.
telling you, all they needed was a scene, but Sam Wilson just walk up in the police and be like, "Yo, I'm here to get these guys fired. They gotta go." And we're like, "Yep."
No, he needs to walk
Up
up
outta
in
here.
his
Wow.
and start blowing shit up.
No, don't do
I'm tired of this. No more conversation. No more conversation.
No more conversation.
Let them die.
that.
He need to
Start
pull
over.
out. I can't wait for him to finally. They're gonna unveil his Star Spangled Falcon suit. They already showed him messing with the shield a little bit in the trailer. I in my head, I think Isaiah Bradley is gonna go get the shield from this little white boy. Be like, give me that, and give it to Falcon. Be like, this
They coulda
is
gave the-
who is gonna go to.
Yeah, they could have gave the black man more power too. Actually, they could have gave so it's like when he was like, "Yo, you under arrest," Sam Wilson be like, "No, he's with me. Relax yourself. Get back in your car." I
That
don't
was
like
exactly the
feature.
commentary. Because you noticed that when Captain
I
America
don't
went
like
into the
that
police
scene, too.
station, the white Captain America went into the police station, and he got Bucky and them. He got Bucky released.
Yep.
So it's wild that Falcon can't flex. Falcon can't flex, but this new Captain America can flex. He
The guy
don't
that
even
was
have
been-
time in.
The guy that was been saving the world.
I've
can't get
been
no
saving
clout.
the world, my nigga.
But
I got
the
at
dude
least
got
10
that
years
for
in as an
Listen,
Avenger.
I did.
I'm a 10-year vet in the Avenger, 20-year vet in the Air Force, and you got the nerve.
Sounds just like America.
Sounds like America to me. I'm physically capable of doing so much, and I'm black, so of course you're gonna discriminate against me, you son of a bitch. I'm going to be upset if that kid is supposed to be Patriot, though.
I'm looking forward to these next few episodes to see how it turns out.
Me too.
Let's see how racist they can really get.
I was very glad about the introduction of Isaiah Bradley because the entire time we were watching these Captain America movies and this whole MCU shit, I'm like, where is Black Captain America? Why is there no acknowledgement of Black Captain America? Why is it? Oh, and they actually address why there was no acknowledgement. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, like, are you guys indirectly also touching on the Tuskegee Airmen incident with this commentary?
I think that they're going to discuss that too.
I think that's probably going to be the next, because essentially Isaiah Bradley, they ripped it all out of him.
They what?
They got Bucky from him.
Okay.
It also makes me want, man, I'm curious as to what they're going to do with them, because the one thing about all of these shows so far is that it's definitely original storyline. That's one thing I'm very glad
Yeah,
about.
it like touches on some of the comics, but it's like an amalgamation that they made their own kind of.
Also, I love that word since Malcolm and Marie.
What?
Amalgamation. Marie. I be doing that shit to Jasmine all the time.
Yo, by the way, I don't know how he was trying to. Remember, he was trying to do Hollywood on his own merit and not let anybody know he's Denzel's son. Why he tried, bro?
Why you tried? Why'd you even try?
Because every scene I was like, this nigga, this is Denzel Washington that I'm watching, and this is him.
Exactly, it's insane.
You want to go into your reparations first?
You
But
didn't.
I thought y'all had the same reparations.
It kind of is all the same. It's actually all the same.
Oh no, I don't.
Doug, you should go first because yours is literally what mine is based on. The reparations handed out in Chicago.
All right, so Evanston, Illinois. I'm going to read part of the article. Becomes the first U.S. city to pay reparations to Black residents. It hasn't happened quite yet, but they have voted on it. So the Chicago Suburb City Council voted 8-1 to distribute $400,000 to eligible Black households. There's more in the article, but it's quite a lot to read. Essentially, what it is they're trying to undo the injustices of like redlining and things like that. So they're trying to give any eligible black household, how they'll figure that out, I don't know, but any eligible black household up to $400,000, and I believe it's like $50,000 per person for house repairs and things like that, to try to bring up the property value. Um, Obviously, it's not the greatest move that can happen, but I do appreciate the step in the right direction.
You said $50,000 per person.
Per person in the household.
How many households is that? Wait, it's a total of 400,000.
Yeah, it's the numbers are like, I think they're still like trying to work it out.
Oh, it says here 25,000 on mine. That's why.
Oh, 25,000. Sorry,
Yeah.
I said 50. Yeah, so yeah,
Even still.
for home repairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
Or down
trying
payments
to,
on property.
yeah, they're trying to undo the wrongs of redlining, and I appreciate that because when you look at reparations, a lot of the whites will bring up the argument of slavery being so long ago, and it didn't really affect you guys, and okay, like that's bullshit. But if we're playing with you idiots, then we'll say, okay, but there were literal legislation that prevented us from having the same advantages that you have. So in order to undo that, you need to undo that. So if this is going to be something that undoes that, then I think it's a beautiful step in the right direction. And I think that every other state needs to follow suit in some form or fashion. Do you think that'll happen though?
No.
Sounds like to me they just trying to buy us off. That's what it sounds like.
Interesting. Why do you think that?
25,000 only one city. That's not a lot, even because it's 400,000 total in the city. I'm pretty sure there's way more black families out there in Illinois, Chicago, and it's and it's like, yo, what's the criteria for eligible black family?
I agree.
Like, if you have a white wife and you're a black man with a white wife, are you eligible? Like,
I hope that they do individual eligibility. I could see that being a real thing, but then even then they have to like go through tracing your lineage and all that, which is bullshit to me. It may sound fair on paper, like if you weren't a slave, you weren't impacted, but that's not true because when I go apply for a home loan, they're not going to search through my history and say, oh, okay, you were never a slave, you're just a normal black. Okay, so I guess we'll give you this loan. No, I'm affected by it because I'm black in this country. So,
how about give me money and raise my credit? How about that?
It is bullshit.
Credit is free. Give me both.
Credit is free.
Just give me.
It's literally a made up number that just changes whenever they feel like changing it.
If I'm at 750 credit, just put me over 800, bro. Why are you wasting my time?
If I'm at 500 credit, put me at 750.
Exactly right.
All black people should automatically get amazing credit for the amount of unpaid work that they got. I mean, it makes sense to me.
And we should get our 40 acres and a mule. I'm not sure what I would do with a mule.
Give me a piece of land. That'll work too.
Give me the mule. I would definitely hook a plow onto that bitch. We got to make the weeds.
Give us land. That's what we want. We want property.
Even if it's not feasible for them to give every black person 40 acres, then they should do the 40 acres or a piece of land for families.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And I mean one for a family. I mean one for every what's the word? God damn it. There's a word and I completely forgot it. Every nuclear family, basically.
Oh, okay.
So the family that's close, like me, my mother, and my sister, should get a house. It shouldn't be me, my mother, my sister, her sister, her sister, her sister, her brother. No. Because and that's trying to meet y'all in the middle. Realistically, it should be every person.
Like, and what if you give this $25,000 to a family that's in debt? So basically, you're just giving them money to pay off their debt and they're just gonna end up back in debt because they don't have the stuff they need in order to whatever. Yo.
That was the original problem with slavery, man.
That's why we need to discuss the cycle. Like when I talk about gang violence and all that stuff, when I used to talk about it, I get a lot of pushback until like 2018, when we started seeing how, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement really started picking up and everything. It's like the reason that black people are killing each other is because of what white supremacy has done to us. So we're doing this because we're in a position where we don't have anything. So now we're in a fight with one another to try to hold on to what we have. That's the reason for that is white supremacy. So if we're not going to take that down, then we need to destroy what was done as a result of it.
Couple that with America's need for competition and how we're constantly taught to be better than the person next to you. Mm-hmm. You don't think that's on the end in death?
Might be a little bit of violence.
Nigga.
And it says this is being funded through donations and revenue from a 3% tax on the sale of recreational marijuana.
3%.
Ties into what Ted was saying.
Like,
for me, like there was a long point in time where I was literally just saying reparations could be paid from marijuana sales. But you couldn't even have conversations with people because they're so busy caught up on the legality. I couldn't stand some conservative black people who were so caught up on legalities of things that they would find it as morality. There is nothing morally wrong with marijuana. You're an idiot if you think so. The only moral problem was when they tried to make it seem immoral. I can drink as much as I want, and that's not a problem, but I can't smoke. No, you hate me because I'm black. And you hate that what weed does to me when I'm smoking. You man.
I think as long as you're not endangering anyone else's life, like when it comes to alcohol, and alcohol is worse than weed because it can kill you as well.
Exactly.
It has long-term effects.
If you're trying to make your own.
Yeah, but if you're like high and driving or drunk and driving, that's wrong, sure. But if I'm just smoking in my house, leave me the fuck alone. I'm just on the steps smoking. I've never in my life seen 10 niggas on the stoop smoking and decide, you know what, I want to go commit murder. No, I would like to get some chips and take a nap. Exactly. I'm sleepy.
Like, yo, let's go eat.
Bruh. Yeah.
That's all there is.
Bolster the economy is what they usually do afterwards.
Eating music.
Yeah,
music.
Get some
music.
And some Beatles. That's all.
Or where the booty at? Like.
Exactly.
I always felt that the legalization of marijuana was what was going to bring reparations for us because it's a free market. And after reparations are paid, it would still be a continuously growing market. It literally never made sense to me on why this wasn't the idea. Mm-hmm. Everyone smokes. Everyone on this planet smokes. I can't wait to go to Japan and get some weed out there. That shit apparently is exotic. I don't
know how strong that weed would be though. The people out there are much smaller.
Always wanted to try Japanese alcohol.
Sake?
Yeah.
For me, I think about the idea of tea.
No, I mean go to Japan. And try
if they fuck up tea better than everyone else.
I feel like if they brought it out here, I don't know, because it is out here, but I just never went and tried it.
So there's additional conversation about the legalization of marijuana in New York City. That bill has been going forward. There's a new conversation about it like a few days ago from Governor Cuomo. I personally feel like there should be not 100%, but at least 50% of proceeds should go towards a fund dedicated to starting reparations. Even if you aren't immediately starting the paying out, someone has to think about the pot, because one of the biggest things that has to be done for America to correct its wrong against members of the African diaspora is to pay them. That's what everyone does in this world. And for some reason, it's like when black people say that they want a handout. No, nigga, I want my check.
That's what we've done for other countries. We, being America, we've paid other countries for their atrocities, but we have our own at home, and we're like,
don't worry about our atrocities that we did to our own.
Like Derrick Jackson. Don't worry about everybody else out there.
Exactly.
We'll get into that later, though.
We're gonna get right into that. It's this idea that some people believe that we should just feel grateful enough to be here, and that's still part of the problem. Like when those conversations are eliminated, that's when I sincerely believe we'll be moving towards a better earth. Right now, the fact that those conversations are still at the front line, we're changing, we're progressing, but we ain't changing that much.
Yeah, I don't see that ever happening, unfortunately.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, maybe not never, but
I don't see it in my lifetime.
yeah, maybe.
I would want that. I would want to put in the work for our kids to receive that. That's why I speak so much about it. I'm not just going to keep on saying I don't think it'll ever happen. You got to speak it into existence. You got to say what you want.
And you got to work on it.
You got to work on it. Word.
In our lifetime, it can still happen.
It still happen because I fully believe even karma is slow. She gets there when she wants to get there, but she always arrives.
She needs to arrive soon because 400 years and these white people ain't suffered yet.
Well, they suffered.
When? It wasn't an equal suffering. It's like if you got shot in the head, and karma was like, the person that shot you, he's gonna get a real nice paper cut later. No. Give me that equal karma.
The issue is white people cause their own karma amongst themselves. They harm themselves. That's the way you gotta think about it. I can't say much more without getting us canceled. But they caused their own karma on themselves already.
They need to get more karma on themselves.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Fuck them. You know, I really the other reason why I really want reparations through marijuana, I feel like it would be I don't know, like justice for the amount of people of color who have suffered because of something as foolish as weed. I think the best way to repair some of that damage is to pay them from it. Is to let them be the main profiteers from it. I would be so upset as if this marijuana industry becomes another white man dominated one when they don't even have good green thumbs.
That's what I was gonna say.
Have y'all met white male gardeners? They're weird. And their green thumbs aren't that green. They usually have green money to pay people for it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say to you when you said that not all of the maybe 50% of the profits or proceeds should go towards a fund. I think it depends on whether or not it's a government institution. Like if they legalize marijuana, they should legalize the sale of it from whomever. So if people on the street want to sell it, they should be able to. But if they have buildings that sell it, like you have a McDonald's almost that sells it, then all of those proceeds, because there's no reason y'all should now come in and profit off of something that you've arrested so many people for. And also, people who are in prison for possession of marijuana need to be released.
Immediately.
And the issue I've always had with that is when you put people in prison, you're not putting them in there with other offenders of the small crime offenders. So you're putting them in there with hardened criminals a lot. And that's how the pipeline works. Mm-hmm. Now these people are doing multiple sentences. They went in there just for weed, but now all of a sudden they're in there because they aggravated assault. They're in there defending themselves. They're in there killing people. They have to do what they have to do to survive in there. So now their rap sheet looks a lot worse than just marijuana. So all of those people need to be released. I don't care how hardened they got because of it. It's your fault that happened to them.
Exactly. Released and given the resources they need to recover. Prison was always supposed to be a reformation program. It was never supposed to be for free work. That's just what white people did again. They said, hey, we have a new way of getting slaves. Lock them up.
Basically.
Give them some weed and lock them up for it. Anyway, moving right along. Life is tiring.
No, I said the whites are tiring.
Oh, the whites are tiring. No one cares about the whites anymore.
Oh, by the way, you guys can rewind about 15 minutes. That's when the end of our Falcon and Arrow conversation was. You made it to this point.
You went too far. Go back.
So, since we're already on the topic of sadness and blackness, I'm going to just move this docket around a little bit. Black men do cheat. Black men do cheat. Oh, Derek Jackson.
Bless his heart, man.
the first thing, I honestly don't know who this man is. But Jasmine proceeded to show me a series of videos where he was saying a bunch of things about black men that personally triggered me.
Why?
Because
I genuinely have nothing.
he's one of those Instagram preachers or the Instagram life coaches. Mm-hmm. Men, y'all gotta be better. Men, y'all gotta stop cheating. Men, you gotta be there for your girl. If you're not there for men, black men, black men are so trash. I'm the only good black man on the face of the earth. More men need this. He's one of those. Yeah. So for this man to have had 2 mistresses, all the while telling the entire black community to stop cheating and be better, it's not disheartening. It's hilarious. Because the narrative of black men not cheating was pushed for so hard and for so long. So for the fact that this nigga, who's supposed to be a life coach to some, had 2 extramarital affairs. This is why I don't go on social media and I don't be out here talking about, yo. I'm never ever going to be that. Because one, I like my relationship and I'm going to keep my shit private to myself. 2, some people take that as a challenge to rise to. I don't need Tiana Trump to try to take that as a challenge to say, let me try to separate them. No, I'm good. And 3, there's too much. There's way too much in life that's subject to change for you to consistently want to just scream out that everyone is trash but me. I don't know. That was revealing. I don't like anyone who in their head can convince themselves that everyone else but them is a good black man. You're the one good black guy on this earth.
I'm disappointed in you, black man. I'm so disappointed in you. The man was given dude was given advice while cheating in his marriage, bro. Like giving advice about not cheating. Like, how dare you? And then blamed it. Said he didn't have a strong connection with God. That was the reason why he was cheating.
You blamed it on the Lord?
Right.
My man. Yo, and then he made a video of himself in 3rd person.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so I didn't see all of it, but I've seen like similar posts.
Saying where this guy went wrong, and it was him. He
This
was talking
man-
about himself.
This man is not the man who would cheat on his wife today. This is the man who cheated on his wife yesterday. And I'm just like,
This can't be real.
okay.
This can't be real.
This is real life.
Wait. I just want some clarity on it real quick.
Please.
Okay, so he gives relationship advice telling men not to be trash and not to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Why they cheating or why everything you need
Tell them why you're cheating. Yep.
He's
Like
cheating.
Mm-hmm.
all the time, smashing other women while in a marriage, while have a wife at home, cooking, cleaning.
And then
She got her
Yeah,
own
God,
business. She be
actually-
doing
Oh,
shit.
God.
She got her own money too. Like she got her own.
Oh wait, so I saw the video of him and his. Well, I haven't seen the video, but I saw
Him and his
the
wife sitting
picture.
on the couch. Yeah,
When he's holding her hands
Did
tight
he
and
make a
shit.
reaction video to that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Told
That-
himself in third person, bro.
Derek Jackson in that video was holding his wife's hand because he loves her. He was not holding his wife's hand to keep her there from running away. Derek Jackson would not.
You gonna make him third person?
You know what I think? He wanted to switch up. People got tired of the YouTube apology video, so he tried to change up the dynamic. Maybe if I speak from post hindsight.
Tried to save himself.
How did it come out that he was cheating? Did he like put himself out there?
I don't know if the woman exposed them. I don't know.
I think,
bro.
yeah, it was just some general exposure.
Either way, she found out. I found out.
Did she know that he was cheating, or did she?
The whole
find out?
time?
Apparently, it was mad shit. Like, he was going out with his friends, bringing the side bitches around so the friends wouldn't say nothing. Like, they were running the game on her. And all the friends were married, too. So, odds are the friends was having girls that
I just feel
wasn't
like
for them,
she knew
too.
he was cheating, but she just couldn't prove it. It was
That's
one of those.
actually-
Usually, you know.
That's pretty funny if because I know that the friends caught some strays.
Friends
All
definitely
friends
caught some
was married.
strays.
What if they were faithful, but because they with this cheating ass nigga? That sucks.
Friends definitely caught mad strays.
That's insanity. This is hilarious.
But
I'm sorry. The funniest part is that he reacted to himself.
Bro, this dude is.
in one of the ways the conversation
his
is
mind, bro.
currently turning, of course, obviously, people got to blame the woman. Of course, it's a black woman's fault for getting cheated on.
How's it her fault?
They pulled up a picture of the two side pieces in lingerie, and in the video, she was wearing a bonnet, a sweatshirt, and sweatpants because she did not give a fuck. However, they're trying to make her. They're saying that because she looked frumpy in the video, she probably looks frumpy constantly and isn't keeping up with her competition. So it's her own fault for getting cheated on.
Because she looked dressed
She was
down in an apology video.
in her house, bro. She
And
was comfortable
because
in
she
her
was
house.
comfortable in her
She was in
house,
comfortable clothes in her crib.
As you know, most bad bitches usually wear lingerie around the house on a normal day.
you know, it's almost like people actually believe the OnlyFans videos are real life. Like they forgot porn is fake.
Well,
This is the problem with all this
they have
amateur
the Drake
shit.
line to catch on to as well. Some people misheard it and thought he said sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on, but it was actually lingerie, hair down, chilling with mad makeup on.
Mad nigga.
And that's the moniker that most women live. The people are so ignorant. How you think for having on a?
Very ignorant.
How is it her fault?
It's her own fault because she wasn't done up. Constantly.
No, it's God's fault.
Oh, and it's also God's
And it's
fault.
also God's fault. Yeah, him not having a strong relationship.
He didn't have a strong relationship with God, so that's why he was cheating.
I know real niggas know that if they girl is wearing a bonnet, it's fire time going down. Like there's always a good time when a girl's in a bonnet. Sorry, not sorry. And if you don't know what's going to go on when your girl's in a bonnet, you too busy still thinking she's gonna pull her hair up. Young man, you're not in the game yet. You're getting to the game, but it's like you're playing around in the lake, but we in the ocean. So when your legs are strong enough to make it out to the ocean, then you can come talk to me. But some of you little ass, man, listen.
I'm confused about this whole stupid story because I've been hearing like bits and pieces about it all week, but everything that I listen to that has something about it, I skip through because I don't care and I don't know who
Exactly.
this person is.
No, I didn't watch his videos all the way through. Like I would hear something and I'd be like, all right, moving on with life.
I've never heard like okay, so
You've probably heard him talk. It's just that it wasn't necessary to you because you don't cheat. Like it's
yeah, the
it's
first
not
video. The first video I saw was him and his wife sitting on the couch, right?
Mm.
So I clicked it to see what was going on because I was like, okay, this seems like, and this is exactly what I did. I clicked it. I'm like, all right, let's see what's what everyone's. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I put my phone down and I moved on.
Yep, don't care.
like you don't treat women bad. Like it's just like this is for the people that he's trying to give advice to. I'm like, yo, I just skip his videos.
This is
like,
for that and for the people who like to see a mess.
Just the
unfold.
fact that I heard about Derek Jackson, I was like, wait, who is this guy? And I saw his face. I was like, oh, I know who this guy is. I've heard him talk.
I
I was
was
like,
about to see if I've seen any of his videos actually.
bro,
Don't ever blame the woman for being cheated on, for being comfortable in her house. You'll sound stupid to me every single time.
This nigga's name is spelled Derek.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Yes. yes.
Yes,
Once
it
you
is.
said this nigga name is spelled, yeah,
Yes, it
that's
is.
how it's spelled.
Yes, it is. Like he wasn't going to be faithful anyway.
I'm not looking at this nigga up, man. I typed in Derek Jackson online and
Yo,
it said Derek JAXN question
Yeah.
mark. No.
like honestly, this isn't really about a conversation about him. I'm more so trying to just acknowledge that black men do cheat, and we got to cut that shit out.
Black men what?
Black men do cheat.
And women.
Oh, the thing about women, they are still better at it than us.
I said that on the podcast
Still.
a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you remember, but I was like the only reason that women are better at cheating than men is because they don't reveal their hand right away. When a guy thinks his girl is cheating, he brings it to her right away with no evidence, no supporting evidence, nothing to back it up. A woman will say, you'll say, yo, I'm about to go out, babe. And she'll say, oh, where to? And you'll be like, oh, I'm going to the movies. and she'll say, okay. Then like 3 days later, she'll ask you, where'd you go last week? And you'll be like, oh, I just went out to grab something to eat. Oh. And our man there would be like, you said you went to the movies. Now a woman has a chance to fix her story. A woman will say, oh, okay, that's nice. Move on. And that's one piece of evidence against you. So when she presents her case, she has a file of why you were cheating. Men are stupid. Men are stupid.
Yes. That was
That black woman needs to go cheat right now. Whoever she is.
Oh,
She needs to go cheat right now.
man,
Yeah.
she went and got her shit cracked the same day.
Yep, she deserved it.
Was he cheating in the crib?
Bro, I
Yes,
don't know.
apparently. Like in the house.
Where was she?
These some of these girls will be around her
How?
apparently.
be around her?
She's living her life being a good black woman, thinking he's being a good black man.
Wait, you said they would be around her?
Yeah, like she didn't know.
They probably will.
It would be like
she
a
probably
like if
thought they
you
were
go
just
to
friends
like
or
a
whatnot.
social gathering, because they're influencers as well. Exactly.
You know how that shit go.
You know how that shit
Hey,
go.
I ain't gonna hold you, dog. If I'm able to bring my side piece around my girl and she not know, I would probably give relationship advice too. Cause you gotta be cocky, bro. Like I'm feeling myself, and I can't let nobody know. I don't know, dog. It's impressive, is all I'm saying.
That is, it is, but it isn't. Because there was a day where if you had a mistress, your mistress and your wife were on first name basis. That's real swag. You shouldn't have to hide it.
What is this shit? I'm not gonna watch this story because I hate his name, but I might look into it.
Bruh. So black men, well, actually, you know what? It's not even gonna be a black man thing. This summer, once everyone's vaccinated, there's gonna be a
people
baby
cheat.
boom in America.
People cheat.
There's going to be a baby boom in America.
Everybody.
Niggas is
You
going
don't
to
hear
be
about babies.
cracking.
HIV is sitting on the sidelines.
They got
Not
all
even
them.
in the game,
They got
bro.
all those prep up commercials blazing. I think they're getting ready. Prep up, step up. If I see that commercial one more time,
They about to go crazy with gonorrhea.
do what you got to do against HIV. Like, shut up. Hate them damn blackity black ass commercials. What is this piece of glass? Did I really break a bowl?
I wish you know what? I might look into this Derek Jackson thing. It sounds like it's pretty funny. I mean, pretty sad for anybody involved. Prayers.
The wife is gonna make her come up. That's all I know.
Yeah, she getting her back blown out as we speak.
Oh yes, for sure. And yo, don't anyone ever underestimate the power of bonnets because, like I said, man,
Maybe the second time I'm typing this stupid ass name into my computer.
who
Black
is
woman, if you didn't sign a prenup and you want to get a divorce, go ahead. We wouldn't blame you if you take half of what he got, bro. We wouldn't even blame you.
taking
Yeah,
breath?
hypocrite.
Man, listen,
He a hypocrite. If he cheat, he gonna do it again. He damn sure gonna do it again.
Yeah, it's not many niggas that cheat once.
and it's who knows if it's only two. If you can get two, why not get four?
It don't matter if he in church every Sunday. It don't matter.
Like, I know way
That
too
is
many of the
true.
people in
Wow.
church who was fucking each other
He
in
gonna be
church.
something else on Friday. It don't matter.
Strip club on Friday, hotel room on Saturday, and church on Sunday. My
church,
house
church
on
Sunday,
Monday.
pray to God.
Back home on Monday with the wife. Oh Lord. Moving right along. I actually don't want to go directly into who is Cameron Terrell. I feel like this is gonna make me sad.
It is. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because it annoys me, and I know it's gonna irk y'all. So we're gonna have passionate discussion about it, but then we're just gonna move on because it will make us all angry. But it's also part of the course.
Mm.
I posted about it on Instagram. I'll read it to you guys.
Gotta quit it.
Me, Cameron Terrell, 18-year-old wealthy white male who left his $1 million neighborhood and $2 million home to join a Crip gang in South LA. He drove himself and two other gang members to his father's luxury
Oh boy.
Mercedes-Benz
I see what's about
to
to
a
happen.
rival gang territory to do a drive-by. After spotting a young male, Justin Holmes, standing outside, Cameron and his new gang buddies decided to kill him. Cameron and two gang buddies decided to kill him. Cameron is not in jail, but the other two black men are in jail.
Naturally.
The reason that Cameron was acquitted,
His dad was the judge.
this is literally the reason he was acquitted. They said he was just fascinated with the gang life. He read books on gangs and wanted to see what it was all about.
So let me get this right. If I read all about rape,
And then you commit it as a white
Just
man,
to see what it's like.
it's for science.
It's cool. You're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
they don't even let undercover agents commit crimes anymore. So
Yeah.
this nigga's supposed to be able to commit a crime for science?
Wait, rewind. This man did a drive-by in his father's luxury Mercedes-Benz.
And a Benz.
And a Mercedes-Benz. That's why he privileged automatically. How you doing drive-bys on a Mercedes-Benz?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, throw this kid in jail, man.
What the fuck is going on?
Throw the kid in jail, man.
Old boy who was the driver for them two white people who committed that murder just got out
Not
of
even
prison.
his car. It's his father's car. Take the kid to jail, man.
And the other two are in prison.
And throw him in jail with him.
He goes free because
He was
he was
enthralled.
basically what they said is he was doing it for science. It was a research project. So the guy that they murdered,
So wait.
it's just
So let me
part of
get.
it.
So if for science is okay, so shouldn't all gang activity be excused? Because that's just for survivability.
Yeah.
For science,
If-
survivability is part of
the thing
science,
is-
right?
The thing is, we're black, so it's not going to be.
Yaka.
Anybody who wants to say that this is not a race issue, shut the fuck
Shut
up
the
forever.
fuck up! Don't even look at me.
Yeah, it's clear that that's exactly what this was. That doesn't make any sense. He just wanted to. He read books about gang activity and wanted to be part of it. He
Nigga,
murdered a person.
you could watch a gang movie. You could watch Belly every day for your life and still not want to be engaged in any of it. Like
If I watch Scarface, if I start selling cocaine, I guarantee you I'm going to prison.
niggas that play
I can't
mafia,
really know.
all of a sudden the people play mafia going to start whole gang activities. Like
Right.
start up the racks. All right, let's do a little prostitution.
Speaking of which, J.P. Morgan Chase, y'all never answered me, dog. What happened? What happened with all that cocaine? Get back to me. Oh, you want to know what's funny? The reason I did that was because I had a Facebook memory that came up the day before, and I noticed that it wasn't about J.P. Morgan Chase. It was just whenever I post something that's slightly controversial, I'll notice that like the week after, I'll get a lot less like interactions on my post. So I wanted to see if they push you to the back when you post things like that. So I posted that, and then that next week, everything started going down, and I was like, interesting. Very, very fucking interesting. So if I post something very positive, like we should all get vaccinated and Facebook is the best place on the planet, I assure you that all my posts.
My guy Mark is like, oh yes, let's get this nigga up there.
Yeah, put
He's
that-
an influencer. We got to make sure he's influencing.
Give him blue check on Facebook. Yes, blue checks on Facebook.
Bruh. Oh, there's also I'm not gonna spoil it on Twitch. Then everyone's gonna know. There's a whole new method for how you get on for YouTube now.
What do you mean?
I ain't gonna tell everyone.
Can't
I'm gonna tell y'all
bro.
when we get off air. But it was something that I was already doing, so it was like, cool, works out.
Wait, now every black person
Everyone's
is
going,
call you,
there's not-
call you selfish. They're like, oh, now he knows something that he don't want to share with the world.
You want to put us on game?
Nope. I don't want to put you on
Why you
game.
have to say that, bro?
I'll sell you game. But no, I'm not. I put too many people on too much free game for anyone to ever say Ted holding back game. Nigga, I tried to teach you to emancipate your thinking, and you got the nerve to be mad about some fucking YouTube section? Get out of my face. Kwame, how was Lion King?
Oh, we talking about the live action. Oh yeah, I watched the live action. I hated it, bro. It was terrible. I only watched the
Your
ending
first time
scene.
seeing it?
No, I told you I only watched the ending scene, so I didn't watch the whole thing. Thank God, because I probably would have turned it off like 10 minutes through. I'd be like, this ain't for me.
It was real bad.
Oh, thank you for telling me. I just remembered when you said I only watched the ending. I was like, the rest of the movie was kind of okay. One scene pissed me off, and it's a small detail.
Please.
I'm sure no one else cares about.
A lot of people probably care.
Please.
What the fuck? Hold on, let me pull up the Disney song, the track list for Lion King. Y'all keep talking. I'm sorry.
What else about it did you not like, Kwame? It was just overall.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was the scene, with Scar and Simba, bro. Like he was supposed to put some energy into it when he was supposed to throw that fire,
The
the
fire
fire
in his
sticks and
face.
stones up that pile of ash in the dude's face. He was supposed to say, "Your Majesty." He just goes, Your Majesty.
Your
He just threw it
Majesty.
in his face, and it wasn't even. It was supposed to be like a big ass ash ball supposed to hit in his face and whatnot. It was just some
dirt on
dust.
him, bro.
This
He did
nigga
some
definitely
Sand attack.
did a
And
sand attack.
and Simba didn't even like he was phased by it. He was like, all right, let's go.
Oh man, sand
The
shrew.
cartoon, he was like, "Ugh." There was no effort into it, bro.
Doesn't sand attack do 0 damage?
Yeah, no, doesn't do any damage. It just lowers the accuracy.
I'm not as accurate. Ah!
Okay, so 2 things I was pissed about. First of all, "Be Prepared" is the greatest song
Be
in Disney history.
prepared.
The greatest villain song.
Be
in Disney history.
prepared. Yeah, I love that.
Where was that song? That song didn't happen at all. He
Yeah.
instead gave a little spoken word.
He
sense
gave
and
a
moved on.
spoken word. That was definitely
The
spoken.
The
Be-
thing that really pissed me off,
Prepared.
"Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" Do y'all
Be-
remember that song?
Prepared.
Yes.
Yes.
They sang that song,
Hell.
and it was the daytime. Very small detail.
Todd, you were not the only one who was upset.
Nigga.
You want to know why they
I
had to do
was
that?
Livid.
Because they created an entire generation of people who wanted to fuck a lion. So they couldn't
what?
put that in nighttime again.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Y'all should know by now. When I first saw Nala, I was like, she giving some sexy time eyes, and
Yo, that was the look. I don't care what no one
I'm
said.
feeling things. My little 4-year-old body is feeling things right now.
Yo, I didn't get this far, but did Mufasa pop up in the clouds?
Yes, he
It's
did.
time to remember.
He did.
Okay. Thank God.
He had no energy. I'm like, poor James
Jesus,
Earl.
yo, don't forget, dog. All right, man. See you.
Yeah, who you are.
He said, yo, they killed me. Go get him. I'm going to go take a nap now, Simba.
Respectfully, I'm not even supposed to be doing this.
Yo, Mufasa was dangling off of a cliff.
I died mad long ago.
He was dangling off a cliff talking about, yo, bro, help me. There was no brother.
They wanted to be there, man.
Yo, everything about it was just, I don't know, maybe it's insane to me that Beyonce was the best voice actress.
That hurt my feelings.
Beyonce was literally the one who I was the most afraid for, and she's performed the best.
And they made Pumbaa a skinny ass warthog. He wasn't even that big. Like
Yeah,
Pumbaa in the cartoon
Two seeds.
was big. Was kind of, there's big warthogs out there. Why couldn't you find a
Exactly.
better
I
one?
always thought Puma was
Y'all
supposed to be like
animated
a.
it, bro.
You animated it. Why did y'all make him so skinny? Like what the hell?
He was supposed to be the same size as that warthog. Todd, you play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You fought that legendary warthog.
Oh yeah.
There's an actual mythology about that. He's supposed to be that damn big. There's this Greek warthog mythology who's it's just a big ass pig. But that's how
Those warthogs.
I love fighting all of those monsters, bro.
They just run at you so fucking stupid. And I hate them.
It's like 4 of them with stampede, but then here's the one that clips the back of your knee and sends you
Yeah.
flying.
You tap and square like a crazy person. trying to avoid everything.
Oof. Oh.
Another thing, another thing, Rafiki wasn't swinging hard enough for me.
Rafiki didn't swing that thing at all.
He didn't-
Rafiki
he
meant
didn't-
business when he.
He barely hit any of those hyenas. Like you just
That
got
was
him
that
with the-
shit.
Yeah, swing the damn thing. Yeah, what are y'all animating it for then? Swing the stick, bro.
Exactly. When
Also,
Rafiki
be a
swung
better
that.
actor.
The only thing, the biggest highlight for that entire shit for me was the soundtrack. It was great to get an update for all of that. No disrespect to Elton John, but it was time for black people to take that shit over. A British man was way too heavily involved with this African-based movie.
And even though I was upset with them for the song, Beyonce and Childish Gambino singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" is it's so fucking perfect. It's so perfect. This is another tangent, but I don't think we really mind, right?
No, we're almost done.
What's your favorite Disney movie soundtrack? What's your favorite? And then
Oh, I think. Oh,
I don't know. I want to say Eye to Eye with about a Goofy movie. I want to say that.
soundtrack, bro. Like the whole.
the whole shit, the shebang.
If you just go based off the movie and the songs that they played.
I'm going with the Goofy movie, bro. I guess.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
I love the movie too.
Tevin Campbell did his thing.
I like the soundtrack too.
Tevin Campbell's that nigga. Ah, fuck. Damn, Taj. Because motherfucking Lion King is great, but I love Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Sincerely. That soundtrack is, I think, my favorite, but I think the best is Lion King.
So
Honorable mention is Aladdin.
I think the best is Tarzan.
Tarzan was good too.
Phil Collins? Not Phil Collins. Phil Collins?
It is. Was it Phil Collins?
I'm not giving Phil Collins no kind of respect, ever. Sorry, bro.
Why not?
Because you remember how I used to talk about Beyonce? It's like he never stopped being that. He just wrote
excellent at it.
He just wrote the most simplistic shit ever, sounding as dumb as he wanted to and didn't care.
Go back and watch Tarzan. It'll put you in your feels.
Oh no, I used to listen to that album on my way to high school. Like that's how much I like that soundtrack. Two worlds, one family. Put the faith in what you most believe in.
I didn't realize what my favorite was for a while, but I think that my favorite, obviously honorable mention goes to Lion King, but I think my favorite might be Hercules. That's a black ass soundtrack.
How y'all feeling knowing that they're gonna be race bending all of that shit now? Ariana Grande got
He said race bending.
Avatar be fucked up.
Avatar.
Is Rachel Dolezal the Avatar?
Rachel. She might be.
Deeper, darker.
Considering there were now 25 tornadoes in addition to, oh yeah, there's another volcano that's active. So yeah, y'all can keep on. He's coming.
Bending race is hilarious.
That's how they bend energy.
Somebody race bend Aang. Now you like white people. Nakatara assed out.
Barack Obama's the first black president. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande got the
Donald
nod.
Trump Mexican. Really confused.
Honestly, I would make Donald Trump a black woman.
Oof. With the same rhetoric though?
With the same rhetoric. Since you want to be a little bitch all the damn time. What the hell killed you? A porcupine? I've been playing Fallout 76 lately. Look like this cow got assaulted by a porcupine.
What?
Yeah. It's a world where nuclear fallout happened, so everything mutated. The scariest thing is a creature called a Deathclaw. It's like Godzilla. Little Godzilla.
It's a dinosaur.
Imagine fighting. Yes. Yes. Have y'all seen?
Woke up after. We can save this question for next week. Yeah, we'll save that for next week, or the week after next.
Yeah.
It'll be a future question.
It'll be a future question. I got you.
Tell me how you felt about the trade deadline.
Oh, yo, we need to talk about these trades, bro.
What happened?
Yo, I'm actually like, there's two teams. Damn, three teams. I want to say that Miami Heat did a good job.
Great job.
If they get LaMarcus Aldridge too, which I hope they're gonna get. I got Heat. I don't know. This is gonna be a great playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
I need to watch this. I need to watch these playoffs. It's gonna be a great playoffs.
Stupendous job.
Yo, Denver Nuggets got Aaron Gordon. I'm like,
people sleep on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
they just think he's a dunk contest champion.
Nah, he can ball.
Should have been.
He should have been a dunk contest. And the Clippers got Rajon Rondo. They got playoff Rondo, bro. Yo, if the Clippers win, bro,
it's Rondo.
Rondo has to be. Rondo has to be top 10 point guards of all time.
No. He's top 2 players of all time.
Okay, I agree with that.
I agree.
Clearly, he carried LeBron to a championship.
Clearly.
On his
Clearly. All I need is for LeBron and AD to come back on the Lakers, and this is going to be a great matchup. I want to see this better happen.
I wonder who's going to get Andre Drummond too.
He's not going to the Knicks. The Nets.
If the Nets get Drummond, bro, I'm not watching basketball anymore.
Why is
I'm
it
not
too
watching.
OP?
Yeah, I just that's too much, bro.
But isn't
Like-
it hasn't everything that's been too much already been on the West Coast anyway? What's wrong with the East Coast getting too much?
No.
On one team?
On one team though.
That doesn't make sense, bro.
I'm confused as to what the problem is. Wasn't LeBron James just on an All-Star team himself last year or 2 years ago?
Nah, he's never been on a team that good
Nah.
ever.
Is that the trade that they blocked?
Nah.
Didn't block a
Chris
trade
Paul.
involving? Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Nah.
that was
This
Chris
Nets,
Paul.
I'd be out
this
of place.
Nets team
with
has
that.
enough as it is. They didn't even need Blake Griffin, honestly. They had enough.
First of all, you always need Blake Griffin.
No, you needed old Blake Griffin back in the day, when the one that used to dunk on people for fun. That's
Maybe
the
this
Blake
one.
Griffin.
He's a jerk.
You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna be out in Brooklyn. He's gonna run up on Tiana Trump, and she's gonna say, "Let me help make you an NBA champion." And then Blake is gonna get his life changed, and
I
then
feel like
Brooklyn's
Blake's
gonna be
decline.
popping. I want the Brooklyn Nets to get a championship, just so Brooklyn could get a chip. I don't even like the
I
Nets.
wouldn't mind that.
Oh
But
yeah.
Also, it's like
Brooklyn win.
it's. Oh, Blake is a jerk because he hasn't dunked since 2019.
19,
Yeah, because he was injured and everything.
And
So
then the
no
other
dunks
night.
But he had
since
COVID?
2019, and they thought that he lost his athleticism. His first play as a Brooklyn Net, he got a dunk.
Got
Dunk.
dunk. 2 points, and that was it. That's all he got. Just,
That was
just
all-
for the fuck of it.
And then he laughed his way back on defense.
Yep.
He's an asshole, bro.
Ah!
not gonna do that again.
But yeah, I
By
just
the
didn't
way-
want to play in Pistons. I just didn't want to play in Detroit, bro.
I get
By
that.
the way, the Rockets had James Harden, and they traded him to Brooklyn, obviously. And in that trade, they got Victor Oladipo.
John Wall.
No, John Wall was an earlier trade.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
so-
Victor Oladipo.
Victor
Yeah.
So I did the
Oladipo's bad
math
stock.
on it.
Get rid of him
They got a
immediately.
couple picks, but then they traded Victor Oladipo.
Get rid of him. That's right.
For Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk.
I would take anyone over Victor Oladipo. You
So
can't
they
have a fuck up on the
basically
team.
traded James Harden for Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah. They got mad picks though. They got like shit.
They got
shit
mad
on them.
picks from excellent teams.
Yeah. They just got picks. They
They
The
traded
Rockets-
for the 28th pick.
they gave up, bro. The amount of times they made it to the Western Conference Finals, whatever, the semifinals, bro, and they just couldn't win, bro. They was like, just gave up, yo.
Y'all
James,
wanna know
get
what's
out
going to
here.
happen? Beyonce's going to buy ownership of Houston Rockets.
They gotta rebuild, bro.
Beyonce.
I would love that.
And then she's going to turn around the Rockets.
Can they do that? Oh no, I don't think they can, because I think Jay still got partial ownership of the Nets,
So,
and because they're married, I don't think that they can own two different teams.
so
I would love if they had the Rockets though.
I'm going to still find a way. I'm going to do like Tom Brady and talking to the NFL. Fuck you. You're breaking the rules. Catching me breaking the rules. I'm going to break the rules. Fuck you. Don't tell me to break the rules. You're breaking the rules. Fuck you. That's what Beyonce's going to say.
Greatest of all time.
The greatest rule breaker ever.
I just want John Wall off the Rockets.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Fuck Victor Oladipo. Anyone who caught Victor Oladipo would have had a chance to have Bria Miles courtside every day. And
Are
now,
they still together?
because he fucked that up, I assume not. I thought not.
Well,
At least give us another album or something. Be useful. Make the new song for the stadium. Victor Oladipo. Do we have anything else?
I don't think so.
Yo, John Wall, just take less money on your next contract, bro. And go to a championship team. That's
Todd,
I'm
what you
telling
got for
You don't need to be there
Blacklist?
no more.
If you could arrange a team around John Wall, Kwame, what would you do? Kwame, you are in charge of
A team around John Wall, like the current John Wall as we speak.
We have to rebuild the Seattle Supersonics.
I'm not even gonna be judgmental. I'm not rebuilding a team around this current John Wall.
No, I didn't ask you. I didn't ask that.
Yes,
If you
did.
had to,
If I had to, I don't know. I'll probably give him Giannis.
didn't they have a fight?
I don't know.
I'll probably give him the second best player in the league. I don't know. We'll see. See how that works out.
I'll give him like a decent small forward, I guess.
Maybe like LeBron or KD or something.
Nah, that's okay.
Somebody who's pretty good at basketball.
I ain't gonna wild out like that.
So
Bro.
let me just go ahead and get.
I give him Jimmy Butler. Think
Who's
about
the
this,
shooting guard?
huh?
Who's the
Shooting
shooting guard?
guard. It could be come on, bro. I'm not gonna do this. Come on.
You gonna give him like Devin Booker or nothing? Probably like
I'm not gonna give that a okay, bro.
probably like a healthy Klay Thompson or something. Reasonable.
Actually, I wouldn't mind Clay.
I bet.
Somebody who could just guard the perimeter, do what I need him to do. Hit some threes.
And I give him Blake Griffin. There we go. Boom.
That's an okay starting five, I guess.
I wouldn't give him Devin Booker. Devin Booker
If
needs
I
his
had
own
to build around
franchise.
John Wall,
No, I was gonna
I
say
would
if
have
you had to
John Wall come off
rebuild
the
a
bench.
team around Chris Paul right now,
if I had to build a team around Chris Paul and keep it reasonable,
keep it reasonable.
Chris Paul, Devin Booker, because they already play together. You know. At center, I feel like they would have good chemistry, so I'm gonna throw Jokic in there. At the four, it's got to be somebody that defends the perimeter and defends inside. Or if they can't defend, just a lot of dunks. So I'm gonna take Zion because he's on a small contract, so it could work financially. And then at the three,
Shit.
I'll probably take Jordan in his prime. Probably prime Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, I might just take Bill Russell on the maybe Wilt Chamberlain on the
Can I do
day
that?
he dropped 100.
Can I do that?
You got a time machine. It could work, my man.
Fuck, this thing is in the water. Get out of the water.
What's happening?
I'm fighting Godzilla, and it's
Okay.
triggering my anxiety. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Not Big Podcast. I'm trying not to be killed, but Godzilla has to steal his children. I have no more stamina. Oh, damn. I'm dead. Hi, guys.
You just died.
Yeah, I just died. I'm calling for help right now. Someone tried to join my chat, but I don't do that shit. Oh, Todd, do you have a Black Bliss?
I don't. I completely forgot about it this week.
And something did happen that was super black that I was glad about.
That's okay. Black people, we still love you.
Black people, we do
Sorry
still
about
love
that,
you.
guys. I'm usually on top of it, and I usually have too many. I have to whittle it down, but completely forgot about it today. Or this week, rather.
I did have something. Oh, well. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Knowledge of Ignorance podcast. I'm Ted Brown. We got Todd and Kwame. Next week is probably going to just be me and Kwame. It is going to be probably a shorter episode because there's no point in trying to stretch two people to 2 hours. That'd be a whole lot of talking. We will see you guys next week.
Later.
All right, guys. Love you.
Hate you.
The recording has stopped.
Kwame said that like we're not still live streaming. There's going to be 1 week where we have 1,000 people in here. So where was the part where Kwame said he hates us?
All the positivity shell out through the whole podcast. That's what they heard. That's what they heard.
Man, listen.
I'm telling you, black people are ignorant.
Isn't everyone?
They're gonna treat me like Derek Jackson out here. Like, yo, I didn't even cheat on her, bro. Like,
Oh, man. I wonder what happened. All of our viewers left. At one point, the highest we got to was 11.
11 viewers.
That's more than last week. That's double last week.
Let's talk about Derek.